Hey Fluffies. I would like to talk about something that is kind of a hard subject to talk about for me. Um, a lot of the time, I get depressed and then I lose motivation and I really don't want to do anything. And the things that I really should be doing, I just don't do, or I get distracted and I do something else. And I'm really trying to cut that habit and I'm trying to get out of that because it's hurting me in the long run. I want to be successful. I want to do stuff in my life, but it's not easy. But I've realized something. If it's worth doing, then it's not going to be easy. If it is worth actually putting work into, it's going to be hard. Like earning a degree or getting, a raise at your job. You got to work hard to do that. And, sometimes you get depressed. It's okay to have that feeling once in a while. But if you let it linger and you stay in that mode, then it's bad and it'll tear you down, and eventually you'll end up in a very dark situation. Um, Me and my girlfriend, should say fiance, because we are technically engaged. Um, Me and her are both depressed a lot of the time. She hides it more than I do, but I I know I hide it too, but it's just because I've been used to hiding it for so long that it's hard for me to actually show, what I'm depressed about or even how. And she doesn't understand that, I don't think. And I don't know. I love her a lot. And I'm looking very forward to the future, like more than I can explain. Especially with me and her being together. But at this very moment, I feel scared because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going on in my life. We're not promised tomorrow, and something could happen and I could lose either her or she could lose me. You guys could all lose me. We don't know what's gonna happen, and that's what's scary. And what's even scarier is even if, let's say, you go, if you die, everybody else has to live on. Everybody else has to do whatever they can to survive. Because no matter what, life still goes on without you. And, if you do go, there will be a few people that might go with you, even though you didn't want them to, depending on situations. And um, not exactly going to say how, but you can guess. And that's difficult. And dealing with someone that has done that is even more difficult. Losing a family member is not easy. and it hurts every time. I mean, obviously, I don't need to go into details about that, but like, I want to tell you guys about my great great grandmother. I lost her when I was 7 years old. I was extremely attached to her. I loved her. I remember being on the floor, sitting similar to this, and scooting little, Hot Wheel cars across the hallway down to where she was sitting, and then she would push him back to me, and we just have this fun little game of just scooting the cars down the, you know, hallway back and forth, kind of like a weird version of catch. And I used to laugh and giggle, and I loved it so much. And then when she left, just didn't feel the same. My mom would do the same with me, but it didn't feel the same. And nobody, allowed me to see her dead, or I should say deceased. They just said that she had to go away for a while. They didn't tell me that, she had passed. I didn't understand it, at least. Even if they did, I didn't understand what happened, why she had to leave. I just knew that she was gone. And that has stayed with me all my life. And I don't know. It hurts. Losing people is always difficult. Even if they were just a friend and, they blocked you, it's always hard. Like, I lost one of my friends that were very dear to me. I found out that they were lying to me about pretty much everything. And whenever I actually found out that they were lying and I confronted them, they basically just, played the victim card and then blocked me. So, what a friend. And I guess if you're ever watching this, which I bet it'll come across eventually and you'll see it, I wish the best for you. I hope that you have a good life, and maybe you'll come back and apologize to me eventually for what you did. Other than that, I don't care. God opens up the door for people to go in and out of your life. And when they go out, it's usually for a better reason. You may not be able to tell why the reason is or why it happened, but it's sometimes for the best. And I don't really understand why he had to leave, but he did. He did. And I'll say his VR chat name, which is Sky, just a little bit more reference to tell who I'm talking about. name was Sky. Other name, Death. Um, yeah, just, try to stay upbeat, happy as much as you can. Keep moving forwards. You're always stronger than you think that you are. And even when you're depressed, if you dig down deep, you can get through it most of the time. And there's no shame in crying or even asking for help from someone else. That's why there's hotlines to call that are, I think it's 188 or maybe it's 588, I don't remember. But the non emergency suicide hotline, those people are there to save lives and to help. They're not there to put you in danger. And that's why they're there. Um, to be truthful, I don't know 100% where this channel is going to go. I know I have um, I have an idea for it, but I don't know if I want to go that way. My plans might change, especially with you guys. If you tell me like what you want me to do, I might take some of those ideas and make them a reality. You might see your name pop up in my video and me doing whatever you wanted me to do, or just asking questions and I might answer them for you. Um, I would also like to add, I think my controller, my left one, is broken because it keeps doing the peace sign, and when I first got it, it would do like the closed hand like that. And now it's just constantly glitching and doing the peace. So, if you see my avatar doing that, that's why. It's forever gonna be glitched, probably, because of that. I dropped it way too many times. Um, this video is getting long enough, so I'm just gonna say, God loves all of us. Treat people how you want to be treated. Work hard, be honest, and I'll see you on the next video. So, bye fluffies.